So this is my 3 feet crown of thorns. It's a pretty big one. I bought it as a mature size like 2 summers ago. This is actually my 3rd year that I have it. When I bought it, it was not in bloom, and then last summer I tried to get it to bloom. It didn't bloom, so this year it finally bloomed for me. And I think I just wasn't using bloom boosters, that's why it wasn't blooming. But this year I bought some bloom booster and fertilized it, and yeah, it bloomed, but it kind of bloomed late. Last year it started budding, and then it got really cold, and then all the buds just fell off, and I just took it inside. So this year it just started blooming like at the end of August. So right now I got some blooms on it. These are like first blooms right here, and this is the color that it looks. It looks like it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. It's like a pinkish orange color. It looks different in camera, but it's like a pinkish salmon color. And it's putting on a lot of blooms, but here where I live is in zone 5, and right now it's getting kind of cold at night, so the blooms are not as big as what they can potentially be. So it just was raining all day, but you can see that they're starting to form like I have a whole bunch of these all over. There's some more here. These are the beginning of the buds, and yeah, I'm getting it. This one has a bunch of them coming out, and pretty much every single stem has a bud or has buds or blooms on it. This one as well. So here's some buds right here, and some blooms that are kind of spent. And this one did not have any color because for these plants I noticed that when it gets really cold, the blooms it changes color. So if it gets really cold, it's just like a green color, green and yellow color. Its full color doesn't come on. It just doesn't have any color. So this is what it looks like. And like the last week or so, it's been really cold at night, so I didn't take it inside. I just kind of leave it here because it's still really nice during the daytime. We're still getting like 70s and 80s and 60s weather, so I'm not ready to take it inside yet. But I just wanted to share that I finally got it to bloom, and I'm so happy because I was kind of regretting buying this big crown of thorns and not being able to bloom it. I knew I would be, I knew I would try to bloom it, and the first 2 years when it did bloom for me, I was kind of disappointed. And then this year I finally got it to bloom, so I'm very happy about that. So I'm just giving you an idea of how tall it is. I have it in, I think, maybe a 16-inch pot right here, 14 or 16-inch pot, and this is how tall it is. So yeah, so I'm sure that once now that I know to fertilize it and I can get it to bloom, that next year I can get it to bloom again. I just wish that it would bloom sooner like these other ones I have. These bloomed throughout the summer, and so all these blooms are kind of spent right now. This is my other one. This one is a pretty big one too. This is the one my sister brought back from Florida. Some cuttings for me, and I just stuck it in this pot, and this is the 2nd year I have it, and it's already blooming for me, so This one bloomed last year, and last year it didn't bloom. It just had one or two. That was it. But this year it's putting out a lot of buds constantly, and it's constantly blooming, and I'm very, very happy. Except that now it's getting cold, so the blooms are not looking too great, and these are all very spent blooms. I wonder if I take it inside where it's nice and warm, maybe it'll perk up a little bit. But yeah, this one's kind of like out of bloom right now. So this one, the flowers are, or the bracts, it's got it has like a spotting to it, like it's variegated. I don't know. But this one that I have here, this big one here, it's just like it's like this. It's not spotted. It's just a nice, very nice color. Nice even color. One color. It's like a solid color with a little bit of, white tinge to it. So that's all I wanted to show. Just my two really big crown of thorns that I have here. And maybe after this week, starting next week, I'm gonna bring it inside. I actually have my grow room in the basement ready. I ordered a T5 grow light with the 4 lamps, so I'll wait till that one gets here, and then I will hang the light up, and I'll bring everything inside to overwinter, and then I will make another video about all my plants and how I set up and stuff.